All right, let's move to the next chapter. Thank you very much for waiting and participating. Let us move to the next topic. Which is Guten Appetit. This is where we are going to introduce more grammar. That is my fourth chapter, which we are going to do it now. Lernziele, Überessen-Sprechen. Important thing, essen is a verb which means to eat, but when I see essen in capital S, it is das Essen. It means meal or food. To talk over meal, you are having your meals and you are having your discussion. That is called Überessen sprechen. Einen Einkauf planen. Einkauf is shopping. Planen is to plan shopping. Gespräche beim Einkauf führen, to have conversation. Gespräche is conversations. To have conversations during shopping. Gespräche beim Essen führen. To have conversations during your meal. Mit W-Fragen Texte verstehen. To understand questions with W question. Wörter ordnen und lernen. To arrange words and learn words. In Grammatik, what we are going to learn? Accusative, which is our main grammar topic, main case, and verbs in grammar. Okay, that's what we are going to learn. So let me start with the grammar topic first, so that we are clear and we understand the text in the chapters. Accusative. So we have two cases as of now. Nominative is a case where we have one subject, one verb, and the information. Or I say whenever I have who or what in a sentence, or I say whenever we use sein verb or heißen verb. This is my nominative sentence. For example, ich heiße Stefan. Ich bin Pilot. These are my nominative. Accusative sentences are those sentences where we have subject, verb, and direct object. Subject, verb, and direct object. In these sentences, we have who and who or what. We have all action verbs. Whenever we use action verbs, my sentence becomes accusative. What all action verbs are there? Any action verb which you do. So to cook, kochen, to learn, lernen, to read, lesen, okay, to learn, to sing, singen. Any action which a subject does, whatever a subject is doing, that is my accusative. Okay. In these sentences, we have either two nouns or two pronouns or one noun plus one pronoun. Whenever we use prepositions, which prepositions? We have bofage. We are going to talk about this one going forward, okay, but not in this chapter. In this chapter, understanding of accusative is important and verbs are important. Okay, sentence remains this way: first subject, then second position verb, then the direct object. Let us try to understand little bit more about accusative. Doer is always nominative subject. Whosoever is doing the verb. Ram is cooking meal. Ram is the doer. That is my subject. Sita is eating meal. Sita is subject. Who is eating? Sita is eating. That's my subject. Okay. We are driving the car. We is the subject because that's what we are doing. And whatever is verbed is accusative object. Whatever we do is accusative subject. Okay. So for example, Ram is cooking soup. Soup is the accusative. That is my object. We are singing the song. We is nominative. Song is my accusative. They are eating apples. What are they eating? Apples. That's accusative. They is nominative. That understanding we need in this chapter. And the verbs which we are going to use are accusative verbs. Let us try to understand through some chapters. So before we do that, we have certain products which Germans eat during the breakfast. Frühstück is the breakfast. What items do they use? Do they eat? Die Banane, der Tee, das Müsli, der Joghurt, das Joghurt, die Butter, das Salz, das Brötchen, der Orangensaft, die Marmelade, der Käse, das Ei, die Milch. These are the products which Germans eat during breakfast. Mittagsessen. Okay, let me just have a meaning of these words. Banana, banana, tea, muesli is muesli, yogurt is curd, butter, salt, bread, bun bread, Orangensaft, orange juice, Marmelade, jam, Käse, cheese, das Ei, the egg, and die Milch, the milk. What do Germans eat during lunchtime? Mittagessen is lunch, das Wasser, the water, die Cola, das Cola, der Apfelsaft, the apple juice, das Fleisch, the meat, der Salat, the salad, die Kartoffeln, the potatoes, das Gemüse, the vegetables. That's what they eat. Kaffee und Kuchen, coffee and cake during their snacks time, which in India we have that tea time, evening tea time. Der Zucker, the sugar, der Kaffee, the coffee, der Kuchen, the cake, die Sahne, the cream, die Schokolade, the chocolate, and der Keks, das Keks, the cookie, the cookie. Okay. Dinner, Abendessen. What do Germans eat during their dinner? Die Tomate, the tomato, das Brot, the bread, die Wurst, the sausage, der Schinken, the chicken, die Gurke, the cucumber, der Salat, the salad, die Suppe, the soup, das Wasser, the water. That's what they. So I give you 2 minutes of time, just 2 minutes of time. Whatever nouns we just see on the screen during Germans eat during their breakfast, lunch, dinner, and the snacks time, and we see the articles die, das, die, der, die. Just make a list like this in your notebook or in Excel or anywhere. Make 3 columns. Write down der, die, and das. Whatever item belong to their category, write down in der. Whatever products or items belong to D, write down in D column and das column. Make a chart of der, die, and das. It will help you when you are learning it in the next lessons. Please, 2 minutes of time. Do that, please. Thank you very much. If you have made it, that's going to help you, and keep that list with you. We proceed further. If I want to say, now there are 2 modal verbs which we are going to learn and practice. There are 2 modal verbs. One is möchten and second is wollen. There are 2 modal verbs. Möchten means would like to, and wollen means want to. And remember the rule, Remember the rule to create sentences, to frame sentences using modal verbs. I want to. So ich möchte, ich will. Du möchtest, du willst. Möchte, will. Ich and RGS remain same all the time. Wir möchten, wir wollen. Ihr möchtet, ihr wollt. Sie möchten, sie wollen. Now, whenever we use these modal verbs, we always have an infinitive verb in them and the object. So, for example, let's take die Cola and the verb trinken. I want to drink cola. Ich will, object, cola, trinken. Infinitive always in the end. Infinitive form of the verb is the original form of the verb, which we do not break at any point of time when we use it in modal verbs. I want to eat an apple. That is my accusative part, because some subject who wants to eat an apple, I, and what am I going to eat? Apple. Pay attention to this part. Ich will einen Apfel essen. Why this einen? That we are going to do it just next. Okay. We remember articles. We remember nominative articles. What were these? Masculine, feminine, neutral, bestimmt, unbestimmt, plural. Der, die, das, ein, eine, ein, die, die. The same articles if we talk about an accusative, masculine, feminine, neutral. Now in accusative everything remains same. Here die remains die, das remains das, eine remains eine, ein remains ein, die remains die, die. The only thing which is changed here is masculine. Der becomes den, ein becomes einen. That is the reason. Now this is my accusative part. In the previous sentence, einen apple. Now this is who wants to eat and what do I want to eat. This is my nominative, this is my accusative. If I want to find an article of accusative apple, accusative masculine, I'll go to accusative, I'll go to masculine and I'll find an form. That is why we use einen there. Ich möchte oder ich will einen Apfel essen. Similarly, if you go to this one, if I want to say, I want to eat bread. I want to eat bread. So, ich will Brot essen. I want to eat a bread, ein Brot, because it is das Brot. Der Schinken. Ich will den Schinken essen. I want to eat the chicken. Der. Der becomes den. That's the only difference between nominative and accusative. Alright. We'll practice more. We have 4 shops here where you can find these products. Bäckerei is the bakery. Die Bäckerei. Der Markt is the market. Die Metzgerei is the butcher shop. And der Supermarkt is the supermarket. We have. Which of these items can we buy in bakery, auf dem Markt, in der Metzgerei, im Supermarkt? What do we find in bakery? We find Brot, Das Brot. What else do we find in the bakery? Das Brötchen. Anything else? We sometimes der Käse. Auf dem Markt der Apfel, die Banane. So fruits and vegetables, Obst und Gemüse, we can find in the market. So die Orange. All right. Metzgerei, butcher shop. Die Wurst. Der Fisch. Das Fleisch. Schinken. Cheese. Supermarket, Brot. Okay. Kuchen. Correct. Eine Umfrage, was essen Sie, arbeiten Sie zu dritt, jeder liest einen Text und macht Notizen. We are going, ideally this is supposed to be in a group activity where everyone has to read one text, but we are going to do it together. I leave the screen this way and I request you to please spend around 2 minutes of time in just reading the text, not more than that, and I'll explain this thing one by one, line by line. Just 2 minutes, please go ahead. Thank you very much for spending some time on the screen. Now, let's try to understand the text line by line. Wir frühstücken zusammen. Frühstücken is to breakfast, that's a verb too. Zusammen is together. We do breakfast together. Mein Mann und ich essen Brot. Mein Mann. When I say mein Mann, it becomes my husband. And I eat bread with cheese. Mit is with cheese. Oder is or. Anna isst Müsli. Ist. The verb is essen. This verb is going to be used a lot more often. So ich esse, du isst, sie es isst, wir essen, ihr esst, sie essen. Anna isst Müsli mit Milch. Anna eats Müsli with milk. Mittags. You remember? Mittags, every midday. Essen Anna und ich warm. Anna and I eat warm. Oft essen wir Nudeln. Oft refers to often. We eat noodles very often or a soup. Nikolai isst in der Arbeit. Nikolai eats in the work. Nur ein Brötchen. He eats only one bread. Abends, evenings, 7 Uhr. At 7. Time we are going to do in chapter number 5, which is Tag für Tag, day by day. So, abends 7 essen wir dann alle zusammen. Evenings at 7, we all eat together. Fish oder Fleisch. Either it's fish or meat with vegetables und Reis. Rice is rice. Oder Kartoffeln or Kartoffel. Potatoes. Kartoffel is potatoes. Wir trinken gern Saft und Wasser. We like to drink juice and water. Saft is juice. Zum Frühstück, during breakfast, esse ich 2 Brötchen. I eat 2 breads with butter, cheese and Wurst and sausage. Am Wochenende, on the weekend, I breakfast not. I don't breakfast. Frühstücke ich nicht. I don't breakfast. Ich schlafe lang. I sleep long. Am Mittag, during midday, kaufe ich einen Döner. I buy a Döner. Döner is kind of big burger with lot of vegetable and the meat inside. You can just type Döner in the Google and find out how the burger looks like. It's basically Turkish. On the midday, I buy Döner or a pizza. Ich habe nur wenig Zeit. I have little time. I have very little time. Am Abend in the evening koche ich. I cook oft fish. I often cook fish. So that fish becomes my accusative because that's what I cook and I is the nominative who is cooking. Manchmal mache ich auch Sushi. Sometimes. Manchmal is sometimes. I also make Sushi. Ich finde, I find asiatisches Essen toll. Asian meal wonderful. Asiatisches Essen toll. Ich finde asiatisches Essen toll. Zum Frühstück esse ich nur Obst. In the breakfast, I only eat fruits. Nur only. Äpfel, Birnen oder Kiwis. Apple, peaches. Birnen is peaches. Obst schmeckt gut. I like the taste of the fruits or fruits are tasty. Und ist gesund. Gesund ist healthy. Das finde ich wichtig. Wichtig ist important. Am Vormittag esse ich dann ein Stück Kuchen. If you remember Vormittag, that's the time between 10 to 12. Esse ich dann ein Stück Kuchen. I eat one piece. Ein Stück Kuchen, a piece of cake. A piece of cake. My handwriting, I need to work on this. Aber mittags, but during middays esse ich nichts. Nicht. Whenever you see nicht means not, and if I just add s with it, it becomes nothing. During middays, I don't eat anything or I eat nothing. Abends esse ich gern Brot, Salat oder eine Suppe. Evenings, I like to eat bread, salad or a soup. Und Kaffee trinke ich immer viel. Immer is always. And I always drink too much of coffee. Den ganzen Tag, the whole day. That means the whole day. Kaffee mit Zucker, ohne Zucker geht es nicht. Coffee with sugar, without sugar, it doesn't work. So this is how we generally identify or read a sentence. It's very easy if we know the basics. Easy. Okay? No complex. There are certain things. Morgens, Familie Hep. What do Familie Hep eats in the morning? Brot mit Käse oder Wurst. Mittags, what do they eat in the lunchtime, or what do they eat in the evening time, and so on. Die Einladung. Einladung is invitation. Lesen Sie die SMS, welche Antwort passt? We have three situations, 1, 2, 3. We have this mail, this message, SMS, which Mario und Elena has sent me. Heute Abend grillen bei uns. Grillen is to grill. Grillen bei uns at our place. Kommt ihr? Are you all coming? Which of these three answers I would prefer for this one? Let's see. Danke für die Einladung. I'm first thanking for the invitation. Danke für die Einladung. Thank you for the invitation. Morgen haben wir keine Zeit. Tomorrow we don't have any time. Morgen is tomorrow. We don't have time. And we are talking about heute. Today evening. He is talking about tomorrow. This option is not possible. Gern. Sure. Wir kommen und bringen das Fleisch mit. We are coming and we are going to bring the meat along. Bis später. Bis später is used for till then. Till then. This seems okay to me because the person is simply accepting it and saying okay till then. That is correct. Okay. Mario und Elena planen das Abendessen. This is again the listening exercise, but we'll just do it to understand or find out new words. Wir machen den Salat und kaufen die Getränke, und Katrin und Lukas kaufen das Fleisch und die Würstchen. We are going to make the salad and we are going to buy. Kaufen is to buy. Getränke, drinks. We are going to buy drinks, und Katrin und Lukas kaufen das Fleisch und die Würstchen. Katrin and Lukas are going to buy the meat and the sausages. Okay, was brauchen wir dann? Den noch für den Salat. What else do we need? Brauchen is to need. What else? Noch here refers to what else. Not still. It refers to what. What else do we need for the salad? Haben wir alles? Do we have everything? Moment. Karotten, Salz und Essig haben wir. Essig is vinegar. Carrots, salt and vinegar, we already have. Wir brauchen Tomaten, Olivenöl, eine Gurke und Getränke. We need tomatoes, olives, oil, a cucumber and drinks. Ach, und ein Stück Käse and one piece of cake. Cheese, sorry. Wir haben keinen Käse mehr. We don't have cheese anymore. You see the keinen used here? Gut, ich gehe zum Markt und kaufe das Öl, die Tomaten, die Gurke und die Oliven. I'm going to the market and I'm buying the oil, the tomatoes, the cucumber and the olives. Und ein Brot nehme ich auch mit. And one bread I also take along. Prima, ich kaufe den Käse und die Getränke im Supermarkt. Wonderful. Prima is used to express wonderful. I buy the cheese and the drinks in the supermarket. No new words. Nominative, Accusative. Der Käse ist gut, ich kaufe den Käse. Käse ist gut, den, einen oder keinen Käse. Das Brot ist teuer, sie kauft das Brot. Das remains, das, ein, kein Brot. Die Gurke ist billig, die Gurke, ich kaufe die Gurke. Die remains, die, eine, keine. Die Tomaten, plural. This remains die, indefinite, we don't write, and keine Tomaten. So these are the following verbs which we generally use in accusative. Brauchen, haben, machen, kochen, essen, kaufen. Brauchen is to need, haben is to have, machen is to do or to make. In this context, it means to make. Brauchen is to need, haben is to have, machen is to make or to prepare, kochen to cook, essen to eat, kaufen to buy. In this context, these one. So, ich brauche eine Gurke. I need a cucumber. Ich brauche keinen Käse. I don't need any cheese. Wir machen den Salat. We are making soup. Wir kochen keine Suppe. We are not cooking any soup. Alright. Again, the listening one, we can skip it. Umlauts, pronunciation. A, U. So please pay attention to the sounds. Apfel, Äpfel. Saft, Säfte. Brot, Brötchen. Ich esse viel Gemüse. Wir frühstücken zusammen. Wir brauchen Öl. Ich kaufe Käse. There are participants who pronounce it as Öl. Wir brauchen Öl. Öl. This is not correct. Öl. Frühstück. They say Frühstück. Frühstück. Wrong. Gemüse. Wrong. Gemüse. Wir frühstücken. Apfel. Okay, this is again listening one. We can skip it. Listening. No, we don't need that. Another text. We have a small text, basically, this one. It's about Koch am Bodensee, a Cook on the Bodensee. Lesen Sie den Text und die Fragen, markieren Sie die Informationen im Text und beantworten Sie dann die Fragen. We have to mark the information in the text and we have to answer the questions. What questions do we have? We have 5 questions. Wo arbeitet Max Schmidt? Was macht er auf dem Markt? Was macht er im Restaurant? Wie findet er seinen Beruf? Wann arbeitet er? Where Max Schmidt work? What does he do in the market? What does he do in the restaurant? How does he find his profession and when does he work? So we have a small text here and we have to find out the answer of these 5 questions. So I leave 5 minutes with all of you. Please try to do that and we'll discuss the answers of the question in just 5 minutes. Go ahead. I hope you are enjoying the session and not getting bored. I'm trying to keep you engaged as much as possible. So you may please let me know in case this is monotonous or boring for you. You may please you may please write yes if you are enjoying it and learning and the session is useful for you, or give your feedback. Okay, thank you very much for trying and paying attention. So let's try to read the text and understand, and we'll find out the answer of these questions. Max Schmidt und sein Chef planen zusammen das Essen für die Woche. Max Schmidt and his boss. Chef here is referring to the boss. Dann geht auf den Markt, then he goes to the market. Kauft Tomaten, Champignons und Salat. He buys tomatoes, mushrooms und salad. Kartoffeln und Zwiebeln. Zwiebel is onions. Braucht auch. He also needs potatoes and onions. Dann kauft noch frischen Fisch. Then he buys the fresh fish. Frischen, fresh fishes. Max Schmidt arbeitet seit 2 Jahren als Koch in dem kleinen Restaurant. Max Schmidt works for 2 years as a cook in a small restaurant, Esszimmer in der Altstadt. So this we have first answer. Wo arbeitet Max Schmidt? Arbeitet in dem kleinen Restaurant Esszimmer in der Altstadt von Konstanz. Da gibt es jeden Tag ein anderes Fischgericht. There, every day a new and another fish recipe is there. Fische frisch aus Bodensee. Fresh fishes from the Bodensee. Was macht auf dem Markt? Zurück im Restaurant wäscht, schält und schneidet das Gemüse. He washes, he peels and he cuts the vegetable. So what does he do in the market? Where do we have? Kauft Tomaten, Champagnen und Salat. That is my question 2. That's my question number 1. What does he do in the restaurant? That's my answer number 3. He peels, he cuts, and he washes, peels, and cuts the tomatoes, vegetables. Der Chef bereitet den Fisch zu. The cook is preparing the fish. Paula, eine Kollegin, macht das Dessert. Paula, a colleague, is making the dessert. Max mag seine Arbeit. Max likes his work. Wie findet seinen Beruf? That might be the answer of my fourth question. He likes his work. Sagt, Kochen ist mein Beruf, aber auch mein Hobby. He says, cooking is my profession, but also my hobby. Ich arbeite gern in einem kleinen Team und die Kollegen sind sehr nett. I like to work in a small team and the colleagues are very nice. Kochen ist auch sehr kreativ. Cooking is also very creative. Das macht viel Spaß. That makes too much of fun. Ich probiere. I try. Ich probiere gern neue Gerichte aus. The verb here is ausprobieren. That's separable. We are going to try. We are going to learn it later on. I like to make new recipes or try out. Oft haben wir viele Gäste, often we have many guests. Das ist dann echt stressig. This is then actually stressful. Und die Arbeitszeiten sind nicht toll and the working hours are not superb or excellent or good. Ich arbeite normalerweise von 6 bis 15 Uhr oder von 13 bis 22 Uhr. I normally work from 6 o'clock to 3 p.m. or from 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. Am Wochenende muss ich am Abend oft noch länger arbeiten. On the weekend, I have to work. You see the muss, modal verb, I have to. Noch länger, more longer. I have to work. Das ist natürlich nicht sehr schön. This is of course not very good. Ich habe nicht viel Freizeit. I don't have much of free time und wenig Zeit für meine Freunde. And I have very less time for my friends. Wann arbeitet er? That's the answer of my fifth question. Okay. Few new words here which we have already marked and learned. Okay, this again, nothing. Yeah, again spend around 2 minutes on this page. Kurz und klar, and whatever we have learned in the chapter, we have done that. Couple of things which we could not do. So was kosten, was kostet, what does it cost? Kosten is another regular verb. What does it cost? We feel costed, we feel kosten. How much is the cost? Wechseln, can you please change? In this case, it's change. Yeah. Vorlieben, über Vorlieben beim Essen sprechen, to talk about your preferences. I generally like to eat soup. I don't like to eat soup. Ich mag sehr gern, ich mag nicht gern. Ich mag keinen Apfel. Ich mag keine Suppe. Ich esse nicht gern Brot. I don't like to eat breads. Yeah. Essen mögen wir didn't do as of now. Essen and möchten. Any question in this part, please write in the chat box, or I'll start with the next part. Please write any question in the chat box if you have.